this video, we're going to begin dealing with some word problems, and I need you to please cast aside your fear of word problems. I've organized this into several sections, and hopefully I can help to allay your fears. This first category is that of read and write word problems. Those are the ones where you just read the sentence and hopefully the equation just flows directly from the sentences. 15 less than a number. Now the word less messes with the English language, and we've already mentioned how subtraction is not commutative. This is not going to be 15 minus x. This is 15 less than a number. You're starting with the number, taking 15 away is the 41. And now there's your equation. You can easily add 15 to each side of that equation to find x is equal to 56. Always read your problem back and ask yourself whether that answer makes sense. 15 less than 56 is 41. Yeah, that does make sense. Here we go. Next problem. 3 times a number is the same as, 3 times a number, that's 3x, is the same as, that's going to turn into an equal sign, the difference of, subtraction is coming. Difference of two things. Twice the number, that would be 2x, and 7. Whenever you see the difference of, you know that you're going to have something minus something, so you just have to get yourself ready for what goes in each of those positions. In this case, we're going to subtract the 2x on each side because we want all of our variables, preferably in this case on the left, and that will give us x is equal to negative 7. Now let's check that. 3 times a number, that would be negative 21, is the same as the difference of the number, or twice the number, that's negative 14, and 7. And if you check that, yes, negative 21 is equal to negative 21. So negative 7 is our solution. In this next problem, the difference of 14 and 3 times a number. The difference of, we know we've got subtraction, of two things. The first one will be 14 and 3 times a number, 3x, is the same as, there's my equal sign, the sum of, there's addition, sum of what? A number, or the number, and negative 10. Now I'm going to rewrite that right-hand side as x minus 10. Anytime you're adding a negative, you're subtracting. And that gives us this equation. We want to get all the x's to one side. I'm going to choose to add 3x to each side of the equation. And that will give us 14 on the left equals 4x minus 10. We can then add 10 to both sides. That gives us 24 is equal to 4x, and dividing through by 4 on each side, we get x is equal to 6. Let me write that division by 4 down. Okay, let's see if this equation or this solution makes sense. The difference of 14 and 3 times the number, that's 14 minus 3 times the number, 3 times our 6 is 18, is the same as our number, the sum of our number and negative 10, 6 minus 10. That's negative 4 equals negative 4, so yes, that thing does check. Let's do another one. Twice the sum of a number and 11. Twice, that means 2 times. Now it's not 2 times a number, it's twice the sum of. We've got 2 times an addition problem here. A number and 11, x plus 11. That's a little bit tricky because there's no flashy sign saying, ooh, we've got parentheses involved, but it's twice the sum is the clue. Is 22 less than 3 times the number? I'm taking the 22 away from 3 times the number that's previously there already. So you've got to reverse the order there due to the subtraction. Now we've got our equation. We're going to distribute to get rid of the parentheses. On the left we will have 2x plus 22 and on the right we're going to have 3x minus 22. There's no like terms to combine, so I'm going to move on to getting all the variables to one side, and I'm going to choose to subtract 2x on each side, because that will just give us a nice clean equals x on the right minus the 22. Adding 22 to both sides, we will then have 44 as our value we are searching for. Twice the sum of a number and 11, that would be twice 44 plus 11. So 2 times 44 plus 7, that's 2 times 55, is the same as 22 less than 3 times the number. 3 times our number, 44, minus the 22. That gives us 110 is equal to 132 minus 22, and that right side is 110 also. So it does check. It's a good habit to get into to check your solutions.